Good afternoon, Ninja followers. We are out here from day number 2 of the National Ninja League World Championships. We are up here in what they call the Boca Raton of the Northeast, Hartford, Connecticut. It's a beautiful 40 degrees outside right now. But we're all up here in the Excel Center, excited to have a great day. I'm here for Wave 5 of our preteen division. That is 11 to 12-year-olds. We have some amazing competitors coming today, and so we're going to get started up for you guys in just a minute. So I hope you guys enjoy your day, have a fun time, and feel free to check out our stream. I was just looking for the advertisement sheet. I had one yesterday. I just didn't know if I had to do that again. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Beautiful.
Caroline, you're good?
Alrighty, so our first competitor today is going to be Asa Reynolds from St. Petersburg, Florida. Isa is from Jungle Gym, and she helps deal with ADHD every day. So that's some awesome work by Asa. We have our referee, Mike Lewis, out here today. He's ready for another great day of reffing. Super commendable work by him yesterday. He went through all 4 waves without stopping, reffing every single competitor that came through this 11 to 12-year-old age division. So fantastic work by him. We're excited to see another day of refereeing coming out of Mike. And we're excited to see this course. We only saw a limited amount of clears yesterday. People are definitely being tripped up on the nunchuck obstacle called Monstrous Swing. So we're really excited to see if we can have more competitors finish that today and move on to day 3 of competition tomorrow for stage 2. Reynolds is over there getting pumped up and ready to run this course. I'm sorry with any trouble that we're having with the live stream right now. For some reason, the proper name isn't loading up on there. But just for you guys to know, this is Asa Reynolds. Every time you hear that little ding, that means that they completed an obstacle. Unfortunately, the rule on this second obstacle is that you cannot come off of the box and then reset on top of it. So you saw Reynolds jump over to that rope, both feet off of the box and reset on it, which unfortunately is against the rules. It was detailed in the rules beforehand. But that was a fantastic run, and Reynolds is going to finish this course and hopefully make it through. And before we go through lots of competitors today, I just want to say I'm sorry if I mispronounce any names, any towns that you guys are from, or any fun facts about you. I'm going to try my best. I have one sheet that I'm trying to work off of right now, but I really appreciate you guys all tuning in. Some great work on the slider right there by Reynolds, looking to take on this final balance obstacle before he heads over to the jumping spider. Has only about 10 seconds left, so we'll see if he can finish up this course before. Taking a nice methodical approach, makes it through. Right into the jumping spider. Looks like he's going to finish up his course for the day. A nice foot-only method trying to make it through. And, oh! Great work by Reynolds, not falling off the back there. Definitely a tricky method trying to only use your feet. Reynolds might be trying to show off a little bit, but definitely was able to make it through. So it was some fantastic work and a great run by Reynolds with an unfortunate fall on Jigsaw. Just for everybody watching, we have 7 obstacles today for our stage 1. The first is the Swivel Steps, following the Jigsaw, which is our rope swing obstacle. Then Monstro Swing, we have our Warped Wall, our NNL Glider, Shape Escape, and the Glass Spider. Our next competitor today is going to be Peyton Sherrill from Malika Hill, New Jersey. She trains over at OTA Warriors, and she plays the piano and enjoys solving Rubik's Cubes. I have never solved a Rubik's Cube in my life. I haven't even gotten one side, so I think that's super impressive. And hopefully she's able to use some of her skills to try and take down this course today. As tricky as Rubik's Cubes can be, we've seen through this competition that these swivel steps are just as tricky, so maybe she'll be able to figure her way through this obstacle. You can see some great coaching coming from the side right there. And a great jump to that second step. A nice turn. She moves to the stationary one and sticks it. Just a reminder for everybody, these steps do not lock when they are spun, but that third step is completely stationary, so it's a good resting point for these athletes. A great jump, and let's see if she can get it. And she makes it through the first obstacle. She's moving on to Jigsaw. See, now she's not allowed to reset on that red box because she has come off of it. Just to unhook that second rope, and she gets it. Let's see if she can get a big swing going. Ooh, she's got to keep those feet up. Ooh, and she grabs that last rope to make sure her feet aren't dropping down. That was a great move by Peyton. She makes over to that third rope. Let's see if she can get a great swing to that last box. She had a really close save at the beginning of this obstacle, just latching her feet onto that first rope to make sure she didn't hit the ground. She's definitely using the knots at the bottom of these ropes to her advantage. A really smart move by Peyton. But it has been time-consuming. She only has about 20 seconds left to try and take on the rest of this course. She's going to have to fly if she wants to make it, but she makes it through Jigsaw, moving on to obstacle number 3.
No, not yet. Okay. When you make the edits, can you just make sure check the box? The review box. Yeah. We don't tell about Matthew. No, I'll look it up, whatever it is. I didn't see it here.
And unfortunately, Peyton's going to time out on this course. But that was a fantastic run by her. Looks like she's going to go through a couple more obstacles, but we'll be moving on to our next competitor shortly. What a run by Peyton. Our next runner today is going to be Sophia McKenna from Heartland, Michigan. She trains over at Iron Grip Ninja, and her 3 favorite things are reading, soccer, and American Ninja Warriors. I'm really excited to see this course today. If she's a soccer player, she is definitely an athlete, so she'll have to use those skills to try and make it through. It's been tricky for competitors all day, yesterday, and today, so hopefully she's able to beat it. She seems really excited to get going over there.
I'll check in with Drew and see if Drew still got it, because I know he's got a pile over there. Let's see what he says. And we're doing the screen.
While we're waiting for our next competitor to start, a big shout out to DGS Ninja Supply, the creator of all the equipment used at Worlds, created of real-life ninja rigs. They sell all sorts of ninja equipment, some of which will go to the top 3 females and males in the pro division. Check them out at gymsupply.com. And Sophia's going to get going here. Let's see if she can beat obstacle number 1, the swivel steps. Oh, and unfortunately a tough fall from Sophia, but let's see if she can make it through the rest of this course. She's going to have to use some determination to make it through. Making sure she gets up nice and high in these ropes. That's a really smart move. She seems like she's getting a little caught up on the second rope here. She still has a little over a minute, though, so she has plenty of time to try and make a comeback. Oh, and a tough fall on Monstro Swing, but she's going to keep going. Head over to that warp wall and see if she can make it on up. Oh, and she gets the rope with ease. What a great run. I definitely think personally that this slider is one of the coolest touches put on by the Real Life Ninja crew with the NNL logo as the slider itself. Oh, and a great save by Sophia, making sure she doesn't hit the ground on that balance obstacle right there. Shape Escape has been a tough one for competitors across all age divisions, but she just made that look easy. And she's going to finish up with about 25 seconds left on this jumping spider. And a great run by Sophia. That was one of the best we've seen all day. A tough fall on that first obstacle, but that determination shown through. Hopefully she'll be back next year for another round of NNL finals. Our next competitor running right now is going to be Allie Sutton from Powell, Ohio. She trains at Movement Lab, Ohio, up in that great state. She's known as the Blonde Streak. I'm assuming it's because of her shining blonde hair and how fast she goes on the course. So I'm excited to see this run. Aside from doing Ninja Warrior, Allie's also a musician. She loves to play guitar and sing. And her favorite ninjas are Movement Lab Ohio's known Michelle Warnke and Megan Martin. So I'm really pumped to see this run by the Blonde Streak. Hopefully she's able to make it through this course and make it farther than our other competitors today. There we go. It looks like she's going to try and unhook this last rope here. She's looking really strong. About 40 seconds left. She'll have to move on, keep those feet up, and she gets obstacle number 2. Her run is still going. Let's see if she can be our first today to beat the Monstro swing. Oh, and unfortunately a tough miss on that first jump, but that was still a great run by Allie, and she's going to finish up the rest of this course with a little under 30 seconds left. You may hear a little announcement coming on through the loudspeakers here at the Excel Center. They're just saying that if a runner is not found when they are in the run order, they may be removed for later in the competition. We just want to make sure all of our athletes are here and ready to go on this competition. What a great run by Allie. She made it through the first 2 obstacles in about 1:09, but she had a fantastic finish to her run. But we'll be moving on to our next competitor today. It's going to be Ellis Rothke from Chicago, Illinois, who trains up at Obstacle Academy. He loves to fish with his 97-year-old great-grandfather. That is amazing. And his favorite ninja is Hunter Gerard. So I'm really excited to see this run today from Ellis. You can see him donning that Obstacle Academy shirt and that bright blue and yellow. He's ready to get going on this course. He is looking confident and poised. Makes that first jump with ease. Let's see if we can get to that stationary step in the middle of our obstacle. Oh, seems to be having a little bit of difficulty on the last step here. But he gets through obstacle number 1 and moves on to Jigsaw. A big reach out. It's important to remember that that is perfectly allowed. He just cannot take both feet off of the box and then reset on it. He has to make sure he keeps those feet up off of the ground or else he will be disqualified. And unfortunately, you saw that right foot right there hit the ground. He was called out for it. But that was a great run by Ellis, and he's going to finish the rest of this course. Let's see, maybe he can provide some technique for the rest of our ninjas today to take on Monstro Swing. He's got that great lock-off strength, but isn't able to make the jump. What a great run out of Ellis today, coming all the way from Chicago. Our next runner is going to be Karina Choi from Bolingbrook, Illinois. Trains up at Ultimate Ninjas Naperville. She's known as the Lil Fox Ninja. And that's not Little Fox, that's Lil Fox, L-I-L. Her ninja journey all started with a Kit Kat. I'm not 100% sure what that means, but I'm excited to see her run. Hopefully she'll be able to keep this course and then celebrate with a nice Kit Kat afterwards. She is flying through this first obstacle. Still over 1:30 as she makes it onto Jigsaw. A big drop there, but she's able to hold on. She is still going. You do great work with that knot at the bottom of the rope. She keeps those feet up and gets to the 4th rope with ease. Can she get it? Use that core strength, Karina. Keep those feet up. And she beats Jigsaw with so much time left to spare. Moving on to Monstro's swing. Oh, and a tough fall on that first jump. It's important to remember that those nunchucks swing side to side, forward to back, and rotationally. But that was a great run by Karina. You can see the coaching from Jessie Flex Lebrecht coming from the side, showing all that support for her running this course. She's finishing up Shape Escape and moving on to the spider wall. Plenty of time left. That was a blazing fast run by Karina. Unfortunately, we saw her fall on obstacle number 3. She finishes with a time of 31.92 seconds. And there's Karina's run for the day. Well, we're in between runs here. Let's give a big shout out to NinjaWorks, the creator of all timing systems and software that tracks NNL competitions across the country. Check them out at ninjaworks.com. Coming up now, we have Sebastian Murr. Sebastian's from McAllen, Texas, flying all the way out here to the East Coast from Axios Warrior Academy. His ninja name is not human, so I'm excited to see the superhuman abilities of Sebastian on the course today. He may be a small kid, but he is mighty, and he's ready to take this course on today. Seems like he's having a little bit of difficulty changing the second step and turning it around. But looks like he got it. Let's see if he can get the jump, making sure he has his weight all the way on that far side. Oh, and he sticks it to the 3rd step. That was a great save by Sebastian. Seems like he's figured out these steps and he has made it across the Swivel Steps. Gonna move up a little higher in this rope here. Let's see if he can get a big swing. Will he go to the 3rd or the 4th rope? And he gets the 4th rope. Oh, and unfortunately, as he grabs the last one, he slips on down and hits the ground. But that was a great run by Sebastian. He's gonna keep going as he moves on to the work wall over here. And if you guys look in the back, you can see a lot of our future competitors for the day. They're getting ready to compete as well. Along with some big-name ninjas like Ethan Swanson and Jeff Britton hanging out in the back. That's the best thing about this Ninja Warrior community, is you can see pros and kids alike just hanging out and getting ready to tackle this course together. And Sebastian's going to finish up this course with his trip on the spider wall. He's going to slap that buzzer. That was a great run by Sebastian here at the NNL World Championships in Hartford, Connecticut. What a run. Moving on, we're going to have Carly Snook up next from Demondale, Michigan. She trains over at Iron Grip Ninja, and she's known as Glitter Guns. You can see by her glittery skirt and her bright blue socks that she is ready to take on this course. She loves all things bright, beautiful, and sparkly. And on top of that, she also loves to read. Well, Carly, I can tell you right now that that buzzer up top is pretty bright, beautiful, and sparkly. So hopefully you can make it there so you can enjoy slapping the buzzer. Definitely seeing a little bit of difficulty here on this first step. We'll see if she can make it to this next one. And she gets the jump. It's definitely tough looking on to these obstacles. If they jump off of their back foot, they could be turning the step back away from them, making the jump a little bit harder. And she gets it to the last step. Let's see if she can finish up the swivel steps here and move on to obstacle 2. And she gets it. Great run so far from Carly Snook. All the way from Michigan, the location of last year's Youth NNL Finals. She's doing something I haven't seen many competitors do today, and that is just unhooking the first rope to make it easier to get to the second one. A really smart move from Carly, but it did take a little bit of time off of her run. She only has a little over 30 seconds remaining before she can tackle this next obstacle. Let's see if she can beat Jigsaw here. Looks like she's still using the knot on that first rope, even though she's moved to the second one. Come on, Carly, your time's running low. You got to get this. And she hooks her legs onto rope number 3, but she only has 10 seconds left. Let's see if she can beat the second obstacle. And unfortunately, that's going to be the end of Carly's run today. But that was a fantastic job by her. And hopefully we will see her next year at the National Ninja League Finals. Just so you guys know, for our preteen female standings right now, we saw the recent run of Karina Choi move her into first place by about 6 seconds, with Rebecca and Jordan rounding out her top 3. And then for the boys, for our overall, Karina is in 6th place. That was a fantastic run by her. We have Kyle Roth in first place right now. He is the only competitor of the day. And before he runs, I do want to preface, I'm sorry if I mispronounce your first name, but this is Naxa Garemore from Ocala, Florida. He trains just at his house. He's built obstacles on his own to train for National Ninja League competition. Him and his brother Roberto are known as Team Garemore. And he was adopted from an orphanage in Guinea-Bissau. That is amazing. His favorite ninja is Najee Richardson, the Flying Phoenix. So I'm excited to see if Garemore can recreate some of Najee's magic on this course today. As you can tell by his shirt, family is more than blood. He may be adopted, but he is ready to take on this course today, and I love it. Oh, and did he make it? Oh, unfortunately, it looks like his foot tapped as he was coming off of the last step there, but I am excited to see Naxa take on the rest of this course. Funny enough, he is wearing some wrestling shoes that I actually also own, so I love the effort from Garemore. Can he get that second obstacle? He does. Despite the fall, he's still moving pretty fast. Let's see if he can actually complete this obstacle here. Seeing a little bit of a miss swing. Can he get it? And he makes it to the end. That was fantastic. As you can see, it is definitely possible to skip over that second set of nunchucks there and swing to the end like Naxa just did. Oh, and he flew through there. With a blazing fast time, Naxa finishes this course, except for that small mishap on obstacle number 1. You can hear the crowd roaring for him, but unfortunately, his time is going to go down because of the fall on the first obstacle. Our next runner is going to be Zach Keenan from Franklin, Massachusetts. Zach is actually a competitor on A&W Junior, and his favorite ninja is the man himself, Drew Dressel. Zach's a ninja pretty local to me. I've seen him at lots of competitions, and I'm really excited to see how he can do on this course today. Oh, and he keeps the feet up despite a tough jump off the last step. That is a completed obstacle number 1 for Zach. Makes a great jump to both ropes at once. Gonna try and pop that first rope off of its holder. He is inching its way over. Can he get it? And he gets it off of the rack. Let's see if he can make it to the next rope. And he beats the jigsaw, and he's moving on to Monstro Swing. This has been tough for competitors all day, but we just saw Naxa complete the obstacle. So I'm excited to see if he can make it through. Oh, and unfortunately, he just misses with that left hand and falls on down. But a great run by Zach. That was one of the cleanest jobs that we have seen on the Swivel Steps today, so hopefully other competitors will be able to take that technique and use it for themselves. And he is just walking his way through the jumping spider. You can tell that leg power that Zach has. And he is up at the end of the obstacle. What a great run by Zach. And while we're in between runs here, a big shout out to Monstro Holds, the creator of Ninja Holds and Hanging Obstacles. They supplied the holds using the warm-up areas and special holds for the top 5 finisher in every age group. See what they have at monstro.ninja. As you can see on the course right now, we have Hans Hertz taking on the course. He's from Castle Rock, Colorado, all the way from Ninja Intensity and Ninja Navy, those 2 home gyms. He is flying through. He's already onto the second obstacle today. He is known as the Jinja Ninja, as you can tell by that blazing red hair that he has on his head. And his 2 favorite things are ninja competitions and mathematics. I've never been a math guy, so I'm really impressed by Hans here. But the way he's flying through this course, he has definitely figured it out in his head before he's run. A very methodical approach. Oh, and unfortunately, it seemed like he had that first jump, but he slipped right off of the left side. A great run overall from Hans so far, and he's going to keep going on through the rest of this course. And he flew through the rest of it, and that is the end of Hans's run today. Jumps right on down from the platform. I can't wait to see what he does in ninja competitions next season. Our next competitor is going to be Joseph Seville from Tabernacle, New Jersey. Comes out here from one of the original Ninja Warrior gyms, Movement Lab. His ninja name is Norman. I'm not 100% sure why, but if he likes to go by Norman, I am okay with it. He loves to dance in the starting block. I'm not 100% sure what the call is right here, but it seems like his time is going to keep going. Mike threw out that yellow flag. I believe that means that he's not 100% sure on the call, and we're going to video review it later. The best thing Joseph can do right now is run through the rest of the course and try to beat as much as possible as he makes it through obstacle number 1. Joseph Norman Seville is killing this course right now. He's getting pretty low in those ropes, though, so hopefully he doesn't skim those feet in the ground. Only has a little under a minute remaining. We'll see if he can beat this obstacle. Here we go, Joseph, a little over 30 seconds, and unfortunately he is down to that second obstacle.
Mike, thank Chris too.
A tough fall on that third obstacle. From what I'm hearing is on the video review of that first obstacle, I think that's where he's going to be called out. His foot touched the ground on that first step, but still a great run by Joseph overall. Great run by Joseph today. Unfortunately, he timed out. We're going to be moving on to Evan Lavallee from Lancaster, Massachusetts. Trains over at Ultimate Obstacles in West Boylston. And last year, he took 3rd place in the National Ninja League Finals. His favorite ninja is Jake Murray. I'm excited to see this run out of Evan today. Before he goes, let's give a shout out to Rostrevor Hotel, the place to be in Barbados, where you can vacation and ninja at the very same time. Check them out at rostrevorbarbados.com. That's ROSTREVOR Barbados.com. Evan is making quick work of these obstacles. And moves on to the second one. Flew through the swivel steps right there. Gets that first rope off of the hook with ease. And a huge swing. Might have gotten himself a little tied up here. Gets higher up in that rope to kind of calm his momentum. And can he get it? He beats obstacle number 2. Great run by Evan so far with over a minute left. Moving on to Monstro Swing. Has been taking out a lot of competitors throughout this competition, so I'm excited to see if Evan can tackle this one. Oh, and unfortunately slipped off of that left nunchuck. But cruises right up the warp wall to the rope. Gonna finish this course strong. What a great run by Evan Lavalle. And Evan makes it to the buzzer. Great run today, and I'm excited to see him next year. We're going to be moving on to Amy Kemp, all the way from Bel Air, Maryland. Amy trains over at Kinetic Ninja Warrior, and she also races go-karts aside from her intense ninja training. That is unreal. Go-karts are one of my favorite things to do. You can hear the cheers from the crowd saying, "Go, Amy." She's got that support. Let's see if she can make it through these obstacles. Gets the first jump. Amy's out here rocking her Kinetic Ninja Warrior shirt, making sure that she is representing for her home gym. American Ninja Warrior might have pools, but we have the swimmers. You can see that arm pump coming from Amy, making sure that she can get through these obstacles. It's like the Olympics, but in Hartford, Connecticut, without the water. It's a really smart method to try and get the momentum going in the right direction. And a tough ball coming off of step number 2, moving to the stationary one. But Amy's going to finish the rest of this course strong. Amy's moving on to Monstro Swing. Let's see if she can hit this obstacle. And unfortunately, isn't able to make the jump. Okay, Amy get up this warp wall. Only about 20 seconds left. What a great run to the rope. Awesome work by Amy. Moving on to the NNL slider. And it seems like this is going to be the end of Amy's run right here. Unfortunately, we only have the same time limit for all competitors. So when that is up, they do have to hop off the course.
Your time is up.
That was a great run by Amy.
Time is up. Please exit the course. Just finish. We still have to reset that. It's not wrong. What is the best way to exit that? How to pull in the middle of it?
To the side. On the
What a great run by Amy today. Unfortunately, that's the end of her time limit. Wasn't able to make it to the jumping spider, but that was a fantastic run. Up next, we're going to be Sam West, all the way from Buffalo, New York, one of these East Coast ninjas. Sam trains over at Build-A-Machine Fitness in upstate. And one of Sam's favorite things to do is trying new challenges and conquering them. Sam's favorite ninja is Grant McCarthy, a ninja known for having lots of fun on the course. So hopefully Sam can do the same and enjoy his time out here in the beautiful Hartford, Connecticut. From what I've heard, that National Ninja League Finals were actually going to be in Florida, but it wasn't warm enough down there, so we decided to move to the much sunnier Hartford. Sam has about a minute left, but his run is still alive. He's got to make sure he doesn't slip down and hit either the box or the mat on the bottom. And he can use any rope that he wants, so hopefully he'll be able to swing on through.
Any new uniforms that need to be done?
Not yet. No, I'm just going over the ones from yesterday.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't
That
want
one
any.
you already got finished?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I thought Drew signed him after.
I don't know.
Oh, and Sam makes a big reach to that fourth rope. Let's see if he can finish the obstacle right here. Sam has only about 30 seconds left. He's got to keep those feet up or else he will be DQ'd on the obstacle. He's trying to reach that next rope, kicking off the box. Come on, Sam, keep those feet up. Oh, and unfortunately, Sam sees the end of his run today by hitting the ground. Isn't able to get the grab on Monster Swing. Has about 10 seconds left. Let's see if Sam can have fun on the rest of this course, finishing the warp wall and maybe the slider as well. And Sam's time is up, unfortunately, but that was a great run out of him. Here you can see Sam just finishing up on the jumping spider before he calls it a day. Great run by Sam. Just a reminder for everybody tuning in right now, we are live from the National Ninja League World Championships in the sunny Hartford, Connecticut. We are here with our preteen division, which is 11 to 12-year-olds. This is our fifth wave. Overall, we have had over 200 competitors in this age group. Our next competitor is going to be Sam Piccioni. I'm sorry if I pronounced that name wrong. Runner 237 of our competition. Sam is from Buffalo, New York and trains over at Hybrid Ninja Academy. And Sammy can dead hang for 15 minutes. That is insane. I don't even know how you can hang up on a bar for that long without getting bored.
No, I can't.
Sammy will have to use this grip strength to try and take on the rest of this course, but the ever so tricky swivel steps are posing a challenge for Sammy today. Oh, and a great jump to step number 3, keeping those feet barely off the ground. Makes it to the end of obstacle 1. Also, just a reminder for everybody watching, when you hear that nice little dinging sound, that means that their run is still alive and they are still completing obstacles. After their first fall, they are still allowed to finish the rest of the course, but it will not count for their time. It's more of a fun run after that point. Sammy's running, only has 30 seconds left. Can he get to the end of obstacle 2? Could use that core strength, and he gets it. Great work by Sammy on Jigsaw, and unfortunately a fall on the Monstro Swing. Missed with that left hand and slid right off. Well, there's only a little over 10 seconds remaining on this course, but some great work by Sammy Piccioni. What a great run by Sammy.
Oh, Simon did. I'm trying to see who the pro athlete is right now. The woman.
Our next competitor today is Simon Gaines from New York, New York. He trains over at High Exposure, or she trains over at High Exposure. He does. My bad, guys. Simon is known as the Gainzini. He's definitely going to have to use all that training he has had to try and beat this course today. Lots of gains will be needed. Well, the Gainzini is the creator of theninjaquiz.com, so go check it out. And his town actually had to make a rule that nobody's allowed to climb on the scaffolding in the street because of how often Simon was doing it. So that is a fantastic little tidbit by Simon. Let's see if we can finish the rest of this course. Oh, and a tough fall. His feet hit the ground at the end of the obstacle. This is a great run that Simon is putting together right now. Has over 20 seconds to finish this last obstacle. Some fantastic work by Simon. And there is Simon's run for the day. Awesome work. We're going to be moving on to our next competitor, Nikola from Leominster, Massachusetts, trains over at Ultimate Obstacles. Nico is known as the Chicken Star Ninja. Not 100% sure why a chicken and a star goes together, but from now on, when I think of that, I will think of Nico Lapola. Nico plays lacrosse, is an OCR competitor, and loves to hike and travel. Well, Nico, lacrosse is my favorite sport, so I love it. Best of luck to you on the course today. Finishes obstacle number 1 and moves on to Jigsaw. Let's see if he can get it. Ooh, getting a little bit of a circular swing going. Can Nico beat obstacle number 2? And unfortunately, as you can see, his feet skimmed the ground right there. He has been called out. It was close, but that was a tough one for Nico. He's definitely got to keep those feet up on this. Incidental contact on the ground is not allowed here at the National Ninja League Championships. Great run by Nico as he finishes on up. Coming up now, we have Jacobi Herman all the way from Pembroke, Massachusetts. He trains at my local gym, TA Fitness. He is known as J Cobra, and Jacobi is such a hard worker. He trains 7 days a week. He came in 9th place last year at National Ninja League World Championships with the 9 to 10-year-olds. He has moved up to this 11 and 12-year-old division and is hoping to make an impact on this course. I'm excited to see Jacobi's run. Hopefully he's able to do well. Like I said, Jacobi's from my local gym. I see him all the time. I've coached him at times, and he is an absolute beast. So I am excited to see this run today. And a tough fall from Jacobi. He's just going to skip over the end of this obstacle and go to finish the course here. J Cobra, you are still a beast. Let's see you finish the rest of this. Makes it through obstacle number 2 with ease. A tough miss from Jacobi, but he seems to be okay. He's going to keep going on this course. Jay Cobra is a fighter, people. And a great run by Jacobi as he finishes up on the jumping spider right there. Fantastic work. What a great run by Jacobi Herman, Jay Cobra. We're going to be moving on to our next competitor, number 241 of our age division. We have Aiden Coppinger. Aiden is from Mount Laurel, New Jersey, and trains over at Movement Lab. Breaststroke is Aiden's favorite swimming stroke because he is a big swimmer. But he ain't using the swimming method on the swivel steps today. Having a little bit of difficulty on this last step. Can he swing it around? And he gets it, jumps to that last box, moves on to Jigsaw. Here we go, Aiden. He's still cruising through this course. Hopefully we'll be able to see a finish out of him. Seems to be getting caught up on the second rope, though. Can he make it back to the first to try and correct the swing, or can he get a big enough one to that last one to try and keep swinging through? And unfortunately, that's going to be the end of his qualified run today. But that was a great job by Aiden, showing a lot of resiliency on that second obstacle. Oh, and Aiden makes it through that last obstacle with ease. Let's see him tackle the jumping spider as he finishes up his run today. Great work by Aiden. He did fantastic. Our next competitor today, as Aiden finishes up his run, is going to be Sienna Perez from Larchmont, New York. She's an A&W junior competitor, and she is a national champion in bouldering. That is insane. Her grip strength must be out of this world, so I'm excited to see her tackle this course. A great finish on obstacle number 1 by Sienna. She moves on to Jigsaw. Still has over 1:30 left on this course, so let's see if she can make it through with lots of time to spare. Oh, she hooks those feet onto the last rope, gets it swinging a little bit. It'll definitely make it closer for her to grab, and she can get it. And she makes it to the end of Jigsaw. Let's see if she can make it through the monster swing. Going to be our first competitor of the day to do so. And a tough fall on monster swing for Sienna. But that was a fantastic job by her. Meanwhile, we just saw a fantastic run over on our pro course with Adam Rail finishing the course and moving on to stage 2 tomorrow. And Sienna gets this last obstacle as she moves on to the jumping spider, has plenty of time to relish her great work here at the National Ninja League World Championships in Hartford, Connecticut. While we're in between runs here, I want to give a big shout out to theninjababes.com. Ninja Babes aims to unify female Ninja Warrior athletes to build strong community, support, and camaraderie. It also provides an outlet for Ninja Warrior men to show their support for Ninja Warrior women through equality, respect, and empowerment. It helps them squash out fear that would have previously held them back. Check them out at theninjababes.com. As we have our next competitor today, Tristan Anderson, coming up on the course. Tristen is from Maple Grove, Minnesota, and trains up at Obstacle Academy, if you couldn't tell by that bright blue and yellow jersey he has on. He is known as Trisket. Well, hopefully nobody comes and eats you while you're running on the course, Tristen, but I'm excited to see you run today. He can talk his way out of anything, so maybe if he ends up falling on this course, he will be able to talk to Mike and make sure his run is still alive today. But hopefully he won't have to resort to that, and he'll be able to finish this course. He's been called on a graze on the floor. Remember that incidental contact is not allowed on this course. And a tough fall in the backswing there on the monster swing. Trisket seems to be okay, though. He's going to continue to finish up this course. For people who weren't able to see, his foot did graze the ground when he was on the jigsaw obstacle, and that is why he was called out. Incidental contact is not allowed in any way on this course. What a great run by Trisket today. I'm excited to see him back here next year. Awesome work. If we're checking out our top standings right now, we saw a recent run by Sienna Perez move her into 4th place in the female division, with Karina Choi's run keeping her still in 1st place. Coming up now, we have James Asconi. James is from Danbury, Connecticut. He's a local guy, trains over at Ninja Mania. He's known as the Kid Ninja. And he started climbing as a baby, and he hasn't stopped since. I'm excited to see his run today. Hopefully he'll be able to use that vast climbing experience, climbing on whatever he can find, whether that's a rock wall, Ninja Warrior obstacles, or maybe even door frames at his house. I'm excited to see James try and swing through the rest of this course. Makes it through the first 2 obstacles with ease as he moves on to obstacle number 3, and he slips off of that left nunchuck, and that is the end of his qualified run today, but still a great job by James. Makes it through the NNL glider, cruises through Shape Escape, and he is going to go on to the Glass Spider. And as James finishes up his course, big shout out to A1 Awards. They are developing a line of Ninja trophies and medals, and they're the official supplier of the NNL Rec League. One of America's biggest award companies, but yet still has that personalized family type of service. Check them out at a1awards.com.
I'll get some. Never mind, they're here.
Lining up on the starting block right now is going to be Mason Everts from North Tonawanda, New York. Trains up at Build-A-Machine Fitness. Apparently, nobody plays or works harder than Mason. He has a huge heart, and he never gives up. So I'm excited to see this run today. Based off that information, I think he is going to be as determined as anybody can be to beat this course today. Mason trains up at Build-A-Machine Fitness, and I think Mason is just going to be a machine on this course today. Swings back to that first rope in order to use the knot. Just for everybody watching on the live stream, a challenge flag has been thrown. That means that we'll be video reviewing this run right here to see whether or not his foot grazed that pole on the side. That would call him out if he did, but for the time being, his run is still alive. The best thing Mason can do right now, despite the flag, is that he needs to just keep going and have a great rest of the course. But that's going to be a fall on obstacle number 3. It's been a tough one all day for competitors.
Yeah. Okay, do I need to change anything?
as Mason finishes up this last obstacle here with about 20 seconds remaining. That was a great run by Mason, coming all the way here from upstate New York. And that is the end of his run. And now we're going to switch over so we can see the standings currently for our male competitors. James Asconi, a recent run that we saw, moved into 6th place with a great time of 30.57 seconds. Our only finisher of the day is going to be Kyle Rothen overall. James has also moved into 6th place overall for our age group, with Karina Choi moving on to 7th place so far. Kyle Rothen is still our only competitor to complete the course of the day, with Judah Johnson unfortunately timing out. Now we're going to have Alex Boyd taking on the course today. Alex is from Delaware, Ohio, trains over at Movement Lab, Ohio, and he loves to climb high trees. His favorite ninja is his coach, Kyle Wheeler. Kyle inspires him to do his best every day, and he is going to try and do the same here on the course. He is looking ready to go.
Does it again, we'll contact them. Okay?
For everybody watching, we are about halfway through wave number 5 of our preteen division. Alex here is our 246th runner of this division. We have gone through 4 waves yesterday, and we are on wave 5 today. And we are ready to go. Mike's just making sure that our course is completely set up so Alex doesn't see any difficulties on the course. And by doesn't see any difficulties, I mean doesn't see any unforeseen difficulties, because this has been a tough one for competitors all day. His heel very nearly hit the ground there, but he kept it up. He's going to keep going on this course.
Can you get him in? The next.
And he makes it through obstacle number 1. Alex is moving on to Jigsaw now. Great work by Alex getting that second rope off, but he did let it swing down to him, so it's a little farther away. Let's see if he can get enough swing to get there. And he gets it. Great swing by Alex Boyd to make it to the second rope on Jigsaw. And he makes it to rope number 3. Let's see if he can get all the way to the box at the end. He drops down to the knot at the bottom of the rope. Great idea by Alex. He's been extremely methodical. He's definitely planned this obstacle out in his head prior to running. And he makes it through obstacle number 2. Boy, am I excited to see Alex Boyd. He makes it to the first hold on the Monstro swing. Seems to be going in a little bit of a 360 direction. Can he get the jump? Oh, and unfortunately he slips with that left hand and isn't able to complete the obstacle. But one of the best runs that we've seen all day. Alex is going to continue and hopefully finish in the remaining 20 seconds. Great work, Alex. What a great run by Alex. He finishes up at the end of the warped wall right there, or the end of the jumping spider, and we'll be moving on. Our next competitor here is going to be Miles Lemke, all the way from Howell, New Jersey. Trains over at the Iron Grip Ninja, and he lives on 60 acres of land and builds his own ninja obstacles at his house to complement his training over at Iron Grip.
Chris, you good?
We'll get Miles' run going in just a second. I'm sorry for the delay, people. I hope you guys are all enjoying your time watching the National Ninja League World Championships here in Hartford, Connecticut, sponsored by Real Life Ninja Academy. While we're waiting, let's give a big shout out to the Social Learning Center, a small mental health practice specializing in working with children, adolescents, and adults struggling with anxiety, depression, executive function deficits, and/or other social learning challenges. Check them out and show some support over at sociallearningcenter.org. Looks like we're finally ready to get Miles' run going. Like I said, Miles builds his own obstacles at his house as well as his training over at Iron Grip Ninja. That means he gets lots of time to train, and I'm excited to see his run today. Miles cruises through obstacle number 1, moving right on to Jigsaw. Has to make sure he's able to hold on. This rope is a tough vertical grip. This course has 2 different obstacles that challenge that vertical grip of competitors, both with Jigsaw with their ropes, and of course the nunchucks over on Monstro Swing. Let's see if Miles can get this. Oh, and his foot hit the ground. He's going to keep trying to finish this obstacle, but unfortunately, he has been called out because of that hit on the ground. Just a reminder for all competitors, incidental contact on the ground is not allowed in any way on this course. What a great run we just saw from Miles. Can't wait to see him here next year. Now we're going to have Cora Schuller from Elko, Minnesota, trains over at Opto Academy. Cora is an awesome drummer. Unfortunately, Cora won't have any drums on the course today. She just has to focus on beating these obstacles, but I am really excited for her chances. She seems super strong. She's over in her Opto Academy's jersey in that bright blue and yellow and is ready to take on this course. Quick little bit of technical difficulties, but Cora is ready to go. Remember that she has a 1 minute and 50-second time limit to try and take down this course. And it's a tough one, but I'm ready to see how she does. I like her chances. It should be a fun one today. She's looking locked in and ready to take on this course. Has a huge smile on her face. She is excited to be here, and she is ready to go. And while we're waiting for it to get started, big shout out to our referee, Mike Lewis. Mike has been grinding all day yesterday and today refereeing this course. He has been killing it, so big shout out to Mike. He is happy to be here.
So now mine's also having issues, and then he's got core up there twice. There we go. Just reset. Wi-Fi's not hitting.
It's bouncing back and forth for us. Like the light could show off twice and come back on.
We're good right now.
Yeah, we're good right now.
Right now for this runner? Okay. Keep an
Oh, wait,
eye on
no.
it
It just reset the whole thing.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, people. We'll be back to you in a second.
Well, mine just went reset to the first
I got core up there. I got core here.
Just for the time being, this is our overall leaderboard. At the moment, Kyle Rothman, our only finisher with a time of 1 minute and 17 seconds. As our number 1 competitor, Judah Johnson in second, and Tyler Smith rounding out the top 3. Hopefully we'll be able to see this run start in just a second. Thank you for bearing with me, people. While we're waiting, I'm going to give a big shout out to GGS Ninja Supply, the creator of all the equipment used here at World Championships. They are also the creator of real-life ninja rigs. So they sell all sorts of ninja equipment, some of which will go to the top 3 females and males in the pro division. You can find them at gymsupply.com. And now it seems like we're ready for Cora's run to get going, so let's see how she does. A little bit of difficulty on the second step. Mind you that these do not lock in when you get them to the other side, so you have to make sure that your momentum is going in the proper direction to keep them from spinning you backwards. Seems like she's got him figured out. Can she get this last jump? And she does. Moves on to obstacle number 2. Cora has destroyed that first obstacle. Let's see how she does on Jigsaw. Big reach to that next rope. She's kind of killing it right now. Let's see how she does. Got to keep those feet up. And she grabs it. Can she get the landing? What a landing by Cora Schuler, keeping her feet off of the ground, just inches away from being called out, but she does it. Fantastic run. Can she be our first competitor today? And unfortunately, that right hand just slips on off of the nunchuck, but that was an amazing run. She killed those first 2 obstacles, gets a time of 1 minute and 1.77 seconds before she fell on Monstro Swing. Monstro Swing, sponsored by Monstro Holds, creator of ninja holds and hanging obstacles. They supplied the holds used in the warm-up areas and special holds for the top 5 finishers in every single age group. See what they have at monstro.ninja. And Cora's going to finish up her run here on the spider climb. What a great job by Cora, having that fantastic save that we saw over on Jigsaw.
Did you hit reset?
It's still up there, though.
We're having some troubles with our Wi-Fi connection. I am sorry, people. We'll be back to you in a minute. Ready for our next runner, Michael Colaswano. Having some technical difficulties. We will drop you guys over to the overall leaderboard for the time being, and we will talk to you in a minute. Alrighty, now we're going to be heading back over to check out Michael's run. Michael's from Lucerne, California, coming all the way out from the West Coast to hit up the East Coast for this National Ninja League World Championships. Trains over at Movement Lab Training Grounds in California. Michael achieved level of black belt in mixed martial arts at only 10 years old. That is extremely impressive. Back in my prime, I was a blue belt at like age 10 before I stopped doing mixed martial arts. So I am extremely impressed by Michael. That must mean he is a beast, and he should be ready to tackle this course with all of his skills. Oh, and a tough grab to that 4th rope, but he's able to hold on. Got to keep those feet off the ground. And unfortunately, that's going to be the end of Michael's run. Almost a fantastic save, but he did hit the ground there, unfortunately. Let's see Michael finish the rest of this course strong, though. He gets up to the rope on the warped wall, and he's going to keep going through. Great job by Michaels. He moves on to the last obstacle. Amazing work by him. You can hear the coaching from the sidelines as he finishes up. I cannot wait to see what Michael does next year in National Ninja League competition. He's an extremely strong competitor, and I know he'll be back with some vengeance. Our next competitor is going to be Hannah Pareo from Bel Air, Maryland. Trains down at Kinetic Ninja Warrior. She loves being a ninja, and her 3 favorite animals, without a doubt, are puppies, dolphins, and horses. Those are 3 of my favorite animals as well. That is adorable. I cannot wait to see Hannah's run today. She's using that swimming method. Again, American Ninja Warrior, the show might have the water, but we have the swimmers over here. You can see that pumping our motion on this obstacle. It's like Michael Phelps, but on a Ninja Warrior course. I'm loving it from Hannah.
She was in there twice. My fault was I never put her false start. It wasn't, she didn't false start. Mike hit the button by accident. So she was in there twice, and the one said nothing.
She seems to be having some difficulty on this second step right here. You can see the coaches from the sidelines from Connecticut Ninja Warrior helping her out. Can she get the jump? And she sticks it onto that 3rd step. Great jump by Hannah. She makes it over to step 4, using that swimming motion again to try and get by. I'm sorry that you guys are seeing a little bit of a wall in front of you, but she's going to keep going to try and finish up this course. And she makes it through obstacle number 1. Great work so far by Hannah. She's on to obstacle 2. Fun fact about the name Hannah, if you spell it backwards, it is the same name. That's one of my favorite facts about names of all time, so I am loving it from Hannah. Or, as you would say it backwards, Hannah. She's seen some difficulty here with the rope on Jigsaw. Unfortunately, we saw a fall from her on Jigsaw right there. That's the end of her run today. That's her time. Great work by Hannah. Great work by Hannah today. As we're getting ready for our next runner, this is going to be Evan Plymale. I am sorry for the pronunciation of your last name, Evan. I will stick to just calling you Evan. He is from Columbus, Ohio, and trains up there at Movement Lab, Ohio. When he grows up, he wants to be a special education teacher. That is amazing, Evan. I'm glad that you already know what you want to do with your life. You are going to do big things and help lots of people. His favorite ninja on earth that inspires him to do well is Ethan the Swan Swanson, a competitor here at the National Ninja League World Championships. The crazy thing about Evan is that when you spell his name backwards, it's not Evan. It's Nave. Not the same as Hannah. But, so we're going to stick to calling him Evan. And unfortunately, I cannot see any of your comments on this live stream today, but I'm sure they're all positive because you guys love me, so thank you guys. And Evan makes it through obstacle number 2 and moves on to the monster swing. He has about 50 seconds left, so let's see if he can complete this one. Oh, and a tough fall. Misses with that left hand and drops right down to the bottom. A big fall from Evan, but he pops right back up.
You okay?
He is okay.
Yes? Awesome.
What a beast Evan jumping right back up after that tough fall. I'm loving it from Evan today. He is a competitor and a warrior. Great run by Evan. And now we have a local girl up next for our competition. We have Mariama Blankson from Madison, Connecticut. She trains over at New Era Ninjas. And her favorite ninja is Drew Dreschel. She's known as the Ballerina Ninja, and she's been dancing since she was 3 years old. She was even accepted to the American Ballet Theater's Young Dancer program in New York City. That is amazing by Mariama. And as you can tell, she is not just a dancer. She is also a competitor and a ninja warrior in her own right. This talented girl is moving on to obstacle number 2, the jigsaw. Let's see if she can take it down. Makes it over to that 4th rope. Looks like she's going to try and grab on to rope number 3 with her feet. Make sure she can set herself up for a big swing to try and beat Jigsaw here. And she makes it to the end of Jigsaw. She's moving on to the Monstro swing. Great work so far by Mariama. And she grabs it. Can she hold on? That left hand's looking pretty low. Oh, and she slips off. That was still a great grab by Mariama. She's going to keep going and move through the rest of this course. Blankson absolutely killed it. Great work by Mariama. She finishes up with the jumping spider here with over 20 seconds remaining on her time. She flew through this course, and unfortunately she had that tough fall on obstacle number 3. Almost had the great save, but wasn't quite able to hang on with that left hand. Now we're going to see Angelica Glasgow taking on the course down from Seven Fields, Pennsylvania. She trains over at Steel City Ninja right near Pittsburgh, and she is known as Jelly the Nero Ninja. She gained a lot of confidence and she started competing in American Ninja Warrior, and she used to be a competitive dancer and a gymnast before changing her time to focus more on Ninja Warrior. So I'm really excited to see this run out of Angelica today. We see Mike just making sure the course is set up and ready for her to get going. Hopefully she can make it through these first couple of obstacles and be our first today to take down the Monstro swing. She's seen some difficulty on step number 2 right here. Let's see if Angelica can make it. And unfortunately, she hits the ground there. She's going to keep going through the rest of this course, though. Great run by Angelica. She told us prior to her course that she gained tons of confidence from competing in American Ninja Warrior. I hope that fall doesn't get to her because Angelica is a super strong ninja, and I know she will be back here next year for more competitions, looking to try and take that national crown. Awesome work by her. I'm excited to see what she does in the future. But for the time being, let's see her try and finish up these last couple of obstacles here on stage 1 of the National Ninja League Finals for our preteen division. That is 11 to 12-year-olds here in Hartford, Connecticut. Some call Hartford Boca Raton of New England. Let's see if she can take on the Monstro swing. She only has about 20 seconds left to try and finish the rest of this course. This is a tough one. Let's see if she can be our first competitor to get it today. But she slips off. That was a tough one. But she has still been killing it so far. Great work by Angelica. And let's check out our preteen female final championship so far, our standings, Karina Choi is still in first place with her blazing fast time of 31 seconds for the first 2 obstacles. The recent run of Mariama Blankson actually moves her into 5th place so far for our females, with our top 3 being Karina, Rebecca Cornwall, and Jordan Watson.
If they do the shield, have them do the lunges. It gets good flow, and it gives them time to reset the shield. That's good. Good. Good on you.
We're going to see Jonah Meningo taking on the course up next, all the way from Chino Hills, California, coming out here to the East Coast. West Coast, best coast. Am I right, people? He trains at Movement Lab San Dimas. And he can lache blindfolded. That is insane. That's an insane skill to have. Maybe someday, if ANW blindfold comes out, he will be able to compete on that and destroy the competition. Luckily for him, though, he has use of his eyes here in this competition, and he will be able to take on the rest of this course. Great work by Jonah cruising through that first obstacle all the way out here from the Pacific Coast. As an East Coast guy myself, I would like to take back my comment of West Coast, best coast, but I'm still excited to see how Jonah does in this competition. And if you guys look in the bottom right of your screen, you can see me talking. So hey guys. Jonah's seeing a little bit of trouble here on the second obstacle of the day. Great work by Jonah. Unfortunately, that's going to be the fallen obstacle number 2 for him. He's going to try and move on to Monstro Swing. Has the tough slide off of that left nunchuck. We haven't seen a single competitor be able to complete that obstacle today. Actually, we did have one person finish it, but he had a tough fall on obstacle number 1, so it did not count. Great work by Jonah as he finishes up the course. Coming up now, we have Hattie Jones from College Grove, Tennessee. Hattie is known as the Fiddlin' Ninja, and she was a competitor on ANW Junior this past season. So let's see if Hattie can take on the rest of this course. If you saw our referee Mike getting a little excited on the live stream there, that's because in the course over from us, his brother Jay was able to complete his age group's course. So awesome work to Jay. For people just tuning in, I am Matt Freitas. I am your commentator here today for our preteen division, which is 11 to 12-year-olds. We are on wave number 5 out of 5. Hattie here is competitor number 255 of the day, and she's been killing this course. We have not had a single competitor make it past obstacle number 3 today, but we did have a finisher yesterday, as well as some competitors making it past. So let's see if she can make it through. Hattie's having a little bit of difficulty, but she gets to that last rope. Let's see if she can get a big swing onto the last section. She's using that knot, making sure that her grip's not going to wear out on this rope. A really smart move by Hattie. She has to preserve that vertical grip strength in order to tackle Monstro's swing. Great job by Hattie. She finishes obstacle number 2. You can see that support coming from the back, telling her to wipe off, making sure that her hands are nice and dry as she tackles this last obstacle. She has 25 seconds left. Oh, and he slips right off of that right hand. But great work by Hattie so far. While we're here, a big shout out to NinjaWorks, creator of the timing systems and software that tracks all NNL competitions throughout all of Season 3, including here at the World Championships in Hartford. Check them out at ninjaworks.com. Ooh, Hattie has a tough fall there. But that was some great work by her. She absolutely killed this course. She seems to be a little shaken up, but she is okay. So that was fantastic. Big shout out to Rostrevor Hotel, the place to be in Barbados, where you can vacation and ninja at the very same time. Check them out at rostrevorbarbados.com. That is ROSTREVOR Barbados.com. Up next, we're going to have Lucy Kachek from Mableton, Georgia. Trains all the way down at Ninja Quest. Another one of these East Coast ninjas representing up here in New England. She's known as the Rubik's Cube Ninja. And fun fact about her is that she can solve a Rubik's Cube. So that's extremely impressive. I have never been able to solve a Rubik's Cube once in my life. I think I've actually said that earlier in the podcast today. But she has been killing it so far through this first obstacle. And let's see if she can really make an impact on this course. A little bit of difficulty on step number 5. Let's see if she can get it. Come on, Lucy, you can do this. She gets it through obstacle 1 and on to the jigsaw. She's looking strong, but she's getting a little hung up on this next rope here because she unhooked rope number 2, but let it swing down to the next set. So she's definitely far away. She could have to get a big swig if she wants to make it on. She has about 30 seconds left in this course. Hopefully Lucy's going to be able to get this rope off. "20 seconds remaining on her time. You can see that time down at the bottom of your screen and also above the Ninja Work symbol in the top on the bottom right of your screen. That's 10 seconds remaining on the course. And unfortunately, that is the end of Lucy's time today. Keep your head up high, Lucy. That was a fantastic run. Up next, we have Luke Sarian from Columbus, New Jersey, taking on the course. He trains over at Movement Lab, one of the original gyms for Ninja Warrior training. He is known as Sarian Strong, getting that alliteration going on. He competed on A&W Junior, and this is his 3rd year in NNL competition. And the ninja that inspires him the most is his dad, Clint Sarian, the Smiling Ninja. That is amazing, Luke. I am really excited to see this course. Quick misstep on the starting block, but he's going to restart this time. Luke's got to make sure that he waits until Mike tells him to go for him to be able to attempt the course. We'll be right back up for Luke's run in just a second. We're just going to fix the system because of this slight misstep that he had at the beginning there. A false start does not count as the fall on his competition. We don't want to ruin a kid's day by him just stepping off of the starting block. So Luke's going to be ready to go in just a second. For the time being, let's give a big shout out to theninjababes.com. Ninja Babes aims to unify female Ninja Warrior athletes to build a strong community, support, and camaraderie. They provide a safe place for women to build their self-confidence through mental and emotional practices without fear or judgment or exclusion. They provide an outlet for Ninja Warrior men to show their support for Ninja Warrior women through equality, respect, and empowerment. They provide training groups for women that challenge, motivate, and strengthen both their physical and mental capabilities. They empower girls and women to challenge themselves to do physical and mental feats that they previously deemed impossible. And of course, they squash out fear that would have previously held them back. Check them out and show some support over at theninjababes.com. That is one of my favorite organizations in all of Ninja Warrior, empowering women and helping men to do the same. And it looks like we're ready for Luke Sarian's run to get going. He needs to make sure that he does not have another false start on this course. And the white light has gone off, which means that his time has started. Luke is ready to get going. Big jump to step number 2. Luke is looking confident on this course. Gets it to step number 3. Cruises on through. And a wicked fast time out of Luke Sarian today. Oh, if his feet come off that box, he won't be allowed to reset. Can he get the swing? He gets the rope off with ease. Let's see, is he going to try and swing for rope number 3 or rope number 4? Oh, a big swing, and he gets to rope number 4. Oh, a little misstep. Can he finish it? And he gets it. He completes obstacle number 2. And he is going to challenge Monstro Swing. Let's see if he can get it today. Oh, and a tough fall from Luke Sarian. His right hand slips on off, but I know this kid will continue to attack this course with a smile. He will be back next year for more National Ninja League competition and hopefully competing again on A&W Junior. Great work by Luke Sarian today. For everybody just tuning in, my name is Matt Freitas. I'm your commentator here for our National Ninja League World Championships Preteen Wave 5. These are 11 to 12-year-olds who are going to try and become the national champion. Great work by Luke Sarian running through right now. Unfortunately, we saw a fall from him on obstacle number 3, the Monster Swing, but he is finishing up strong. Great work, Luke. You absolutely killed it. And as we're in between runs here, let's give a shout out to A1 Awards. Check them out at a1awards.com, and that is the number 1, not O-N-E. They are developing a line of ninja trophies and medals, the official supplier of the NNL Rec League, and they are one of America's biggest award companies, yet still always bring forth that personalized family type of service. Our next competitor coming out from Moorestown, New Jersey is going to be Andrew Leese, who trains over at Movement Lab. Andrew loves to compete. His favorite ninja is Ian Dory, one of the most experienced and strong ninjas that this world has ever seen. And he makes it. And he makes it through obstacle number 2. Moves on to Monstro Swing, and a tough fall from Andrew. His left hand slipped right off, but he's going to continue to attack the rest of this course with some strength. Awesome work, Andrew Leese. And he cruises through that last balance obstacles. He moves on to the spider climb. Awesome work by Andrew. Great work by Andrew today. He finishes up his run right there. Cannot wait to see him next year. Coming up next, runner 259 of this age division is going to be Enzo Di Ferrari Wilson, as he gets his course started right here, moving on to this first step. Enzo is from Azona, New York, and trains over at Jungle Gym. And he is known as Electric Enzo. You can tell because how excited he always is to compete, and his bright neon clothes that he is wearing today, because he is Electric Enzo. Not only did he compete on A&W Junior, but he has been training Ninja Warrior for a year now. He likes to write books, not just read them, but write them. He's also an actor, and he works with the environment, trying to protect our great planet. That is some amazing stuff by Enzo. Let's see if he can take on Monstro Swing. He is looking confident and ready to tackle it. Oh, and a slip off with that right hand. Great run by Enzo Di Ferrari Wilson so far, though. I am excited to see what he does in the future of his ninja career. Reminder that he has only been training for about a year now, He has so much more time left to train and get better at this sport, and he is going to be a force to reckon with. Electric Enzo had a great run today, and I cannot wait to see him next year in National Ninja League competition. Great work, Enzo. Now we have Michael Sherman taking on the course. Michael is a local guy from Reading, Connecticut. He trains over at New Era Ninjas with the most inspiring ninja in his life, Drew Dreschel. Michael enjoys parkour, math, and reading. The past 2 years, he has won spelling bees, and this one's crazy. Michael Sherman has a 41-minute dead hang. That is insane. 41 minutes is absolutely bananas. Amazing work by Michael. You can tell that he definitely has some insane grip strength. And let's see if he can use it on this course today. Great work by Michael as he makes it through Jigsaw and moves on to Monster Swing. He had a 41-minute dead hang. Does he have the grip to do this? And unfortunately, he slips off with that left hand. Right up, you know what this is, and he moves on to the NNL Slider. Great work by Michael Sherman today as he is finishing up his course. He gets to the end and hits the buzzer right before his time runs out. Awesome work by Michael Sherman. Our next runner today coming all the way from Plymouth, Massachusetts. She trains at TA Fitness. That is Mia Sweeney. Mia's a former gymnast who loves to sing and act, and of course, train for Ninja Warrior. Mia trains at my local gym, TA Fitness, and I just want to shout her out. She's one of the hardest working, methodical ninjas that I've ever met. Unfortunately, we saw that tough fall right there on the last swivel step, but I know that Mia is going to tackle the rest of this course with confidence and try to take this thing down. She moves on to the second rope here on Jigsaw. Grabs the fourth one, slipping down a little bit. Let's see if she can stay up high and make sure she doesn't hit the ground on it. Use that core, and she gets it. She's at the end of Jigsaw. She has still 50 seconds left to try and tackle the rest of this. She's going to skip right over it. Tackle the you know what this is. Up to the top of the rope. She gets it. Awesome work, Mia. Getting some great coaching on the sidelines from Kira Tatlow from TA Fitness. Oh, and she saves herself by landing on the next obstacle. Awesome work by Mia. She's cruising right through. Just a reminder for everybody wondering, hands and feet are both allowed on every single obstacle here on stage 1 of the National Ninja League Finals, which means she is allowed to crawl on her hands and knees there on the balance obstacle. So awesome idea by Mia. Can she finish this up before the time runs out? Great run by Mia. Mia is one of the hardest working people I've ever met. That was a fantastic run by her, and I'm excited to see what she does in the future of her American Ninja Warrior career. Coming up now, we have Ava Long. Ava is all the way up here from Orlando, Florida. You know, it was definitely a little too cold down there in Florida for her, so she decided to come up to Hartford for her February vacation to hang out with us here at National Ninja League Finals. Ava trains at Obstacle Ninja Academy. And not only does she do American Ninja Warrior training, but she also performs all over the country as a circus artist. And she takes handstand pictures everywhere she goes. That is awesome, Ava. I'm excited to see her tackle the rest of this course. Big swing there, and she completes obstacle number 2. Let's see if she can tackle this course. And she gets the first grab. Let's see if she can get the lache. She is looking strong. And she gets it! She beats Monster Swing by skipping the second grab. She moves on. She gets up the warp wall. She is on to the NNL slider. This is going to move her into first place for our female division. Let's see if she can finish the course. And she gets it! She is moving on to the spider climb. Can she finish the course? This is amazing by Ava Long. Oh my gosh, people. This is some history you are watching right here. Ava Long completes the course for the 11 to 12-year-olds. That is amazing. Ava Long from Orlando, Florida, makes it through the course and moves on to stage 2. What a run by Ava. Oh my gosh, people. If you don't appreciate that run, you don't appreciate American Ninja Warrior. What a run. Ava Long, only our second completion of this 11 to 12-year-old division. That skyrockets her into first place for our female division. Wow, that was amazing. That's going to be some tough acts to follow for our remaining ninjas, but they're going to have to kill it.
I don't want to take that away from him, but I saw it.
I was there. I was looking.
You can see her in first place with a time of 1 minute and 22 seconds.
It's finals.
She loses out on first place overall of our age group by only 5 seconds. That was amazing by Ava.
It was so minimal that if it
And you can check her out here on our overall standings. Kyle Rothan still holding strong in first place with a time of 1 minute and 17. But Ava Long with a time of 1:22.77 with the finish. Fantastic work by Ava. We'll be getting back going in a couple of minutes with our next runner. We seem to be having some debate over to the side from some of our referees. So we will be back with you in a minute. Alrighty, guys, sorry about the little wait there, but we are back after seeing that amazing run from Ava Long. We are seeing Riley Porter take on this course from South Lyon, Michigan. She trains over at Iron Grip Ninja, and she's known as the Bookworm Ninja. I'm going to take a wild guess and say he likes to read. And we are going to take off here. Riley's going to take on this course here. Riley actually competed on A&W Junior this past season. She was on the very first episode of A&W Junior, and she is now ready to take on the National Ninja League World Championships. For everyone just tuning in, we are here from Hartford, Connecticut for our Preteen Division World Championships. That is ages 11 to 12. We are on our 263rd runner of the age group. We've seen some amazing runs so far. We have 2 total competitors, 1 male, 1 female. And we are excited to see if Riley can finish that up with a run of her own. And unfortunately, if you're watching, her left foot hit the ground there and she has been called out. But let's see if she can complete this obstacle here. Beat is one of a few to beat it. She isn't able to get it, unfortunately. But as we've seen, it's difficult, but it is possible. Great landing off the NNL slider here for Riley as she goes to tackle our next obstacle, the shape escape. Great work by Riley. She's moving on to the last obstacle of the day. Our next competitor is going to be from Mount Laurel, New Jersey. Trains over at Movement Lab. This is Mackenzie Cerula. Mackenzie loves to dance, sing, act, and do ninja. I'm really excited to see this run today. Mackenzie is an absolute beast, and she's ready to take on this course today. She's looking confident. She looks like she's just mapping out this course one last time in her head before she gets going. And we're going to start this countdown in just a second. And she is off. A great turnaround 180 spin by Mackenzie, and she's able to get to that next step. Can she get this second one of the stationary jump? We've seen a lot of competitors have difficulty with this second step today. It's definitely a tricky obstacle. You can never overlook the very first obstacle of a course. It's always tough. She keeps those feet up. Great jump by Mackenzie. She's on to step number 4. She's almost done with this first obstacle. Let's see if she can get this. Oh, and a tough fall from Mackenzie, but that was still a great run. She's got to keep these feet up on this obstacle. Just a reminder for everybody, your feet are not allowed to touch the ground on any obstacle here. Incidental contact is not allowed, and she's also not allowed to touch the trusses on the side. She's got to stick to the ropes. Great try by Mackenzie. Let's see her move on to Monstro swing. She has a little under 20 seconds left. And she grabs that rope. And that is the end of Mackenzie's run today. She absolutely killed it. And I'm excited to see how she does next year in National Ninja League competition. Great work, Mackenzie. Coming up next, we have Nico Son coming all the way from Fallston, Maryland. If you can't already tell by his shorts and socks, he is definitely a Maryland guy. He trains over at Alternate Roots Gym, and he is known as Neek the Freak. His favorite ninja on earth who inspires him to do his best is Jamie Ron. And Nico plays lacrosse. That's my favorite sports. I'm super excited for Nico. I love that he's a lacrosse player and a Ninja Warrior as well. Just a reminder about Ninja Warriors, you can play other sports as well and just use it to both complement those sports and do your best in Ninja. But let's see a great run out of Nico today. Big jump to those first two ropes. He's now not allowed to reset on that box. After you take your full body weight off of it, you are not allowed to reset. He is trying to unhook that second rope so he can get a big swing over to the next set. Can he do it? Neek the Freak is going to have to pull out some Maryland magic in order to take this one down. Oh, and a tough slip from Nico, but it was still a great run, and he's going to finish the rest of these obstacles today. Neek the Freak moving on to the last obstacle here. And he finishes up his run. Awesome work by Nico. He's going to be heading back to Maryland, but I know he'll be back for more National Ninja League competitions in the future. He's going to have a great future in this sport. Awesome work, Nico. In between runs here, let's give a big shout out to DGS Ninja Supply. They're the creator of all the equipment used here at World Championships. The creator of real life ninja rigs. They sell all sorts of ninja equipment, some of which will go to the top 3 females and males in the pro division. Check them out at gymsupply.com. Coming up now is going to be Rebecca Harris. Rebecca trains over at Center Court, and she's from Summit, New Jersey. She's known as Becca the Beast. Unfortunately, you just saw a tough fall jumping onto that third step there, but Becca the Beast is going to beast through the rest of this course today. Ninja is definitely her favorite thing to do, but her second favorite has got to be reading. She loves to read, and her favorite ninja is Megan Martin, one of the best climbers that we've ever seen tackle the course. But awesome work by Rebecca so far. Let's see if she can take down Jigsaw and move on to the next obstacle. Unfortunately, we saw that tough fall as she jumped to the stationary step on the Swivel Steps. And she sticks it off Jigsaw. Let's see if she could take down Monstro Swing. Oh, a great grab by Rebecca onto that first latch. Let's see if she can get it. Will she go for the lache or try to skip over to the landing platform? Oh, a big fall from Rebecca, but she's a champion. She gets right back up and keeps on running through the course. She wants to make sure she can tackle the rest of this. She is unfazed by that fall. I love it, Rebecca. Awesome work. Power to you. And another fall, but she's able to land it. Almost trips up off of that step, but she catches it, and she's going to tackle this last obstacle here. That was a great run by Rebecca. She killed it today. And let's see her in future ninja competitions. Great work, Rebecca. As we're moving on to our next competitor, we're going to have Hannah Grella from Maplewood, New Jersey. Hannah is Rebecca's teammate over from Center Court. They train together all the time. She's a surfer, a skier. She plays lacrosse and field hockey. You can just tell that Hannah is an athlete, and she is ready to take on this course today. All of her ninja training and her other sports are going to have to pay off as she tackles this really tough course. Great jump to that second step. Hannah Grella getting a little caught up on this step here. Let's see if she can jump to that fourth one. You can do this, Hannah. There we go. She gets it. Let's see if she can jump on, and she completes obstacle number 1. Oh, a big jump to rope number 2. And she's, almost came off there, but she's able to hold on. Unhooks off rope number 2. Great completion by Hannah, making through obstacle number 2, but misses the jump to the first monster swing. But great work by Hannah. Flies right up this warp bar right here. As Hannah finishes up, let's give a shout out to A1 Awards. They're developing a line of ninja trophies and medals, and they are the official supplier of the National Ninja League Rec League. They're one of America's biggest award companies, yet still always brings forth that personalized family type of service. Check them out at a1awards.com. And that is the numeric 1, not the word. a1awards.com. Great work by Hannah. She finished up that course nice and strong. And we're going to be moving on to our next competitor today. Can't wait to see Hannah return to National Ninja League next year. Our next competitor is going to be Maya Hanks. She's coming down from Powell, Ohio. She trains at Movement Lab. She's known as the Tornado Ninja. Not only does Maya love National Ninja League training, but she's also a fraternal twin, and she loves to draw and care for her pet chinchilla. I have always wanted a chinchilla, so now I am jealous of Maya. I'm also jealous of how skillful she is, because she's already moved on to obstacle number 2. Let's see her try and take down Jigsaw. She's going to have to fly if she wants some good placing here. She's able to unhook that rope, but she seems to have lost a bit of her swing. Let's see if she can recreate it and get to those next set of ropes. She still has over a minute left, so plenty of time to finish this course. Come on, Maya, you got this. And a tough fall on obstacle number 2. But she's going to move on and falls on Monster Swing. Let's see her hit up. You know what this is. Oh, and she doesn't let go of that slider. Taking a cautious approach, and she gets the landing. Makes it across.
James.
And she finishes up with a great job on this jumping spider. What a fantastic run by Maya Hanks. Can't wait to see her keep training and get back to winning more competitions. Great work by Maya. Let's give a big shout out to the Social Learning Center, a small mental health practice specializing in working with children, adolescents, and adults struggling with anxiety, depression, executive functioning deficits, and/or other social learning challenges. Check them out and show some support over at sociallearningcenter.org. Coming up now, we have our next competitor, Isabella Bolster. Isabella is all the way from Marcellus, New York, trains upstate at the Warrior Factory, and she's known as the Pom Pom Ninja. She loves anime, drawing, acting, and of course, Ninja Warrior. Her favorite anime show is Full Metal Alchemist. Let's see her take on the rest of this course. You can see those pom-poms in her braid, those colorful socks. Let's see Isabella take on the rest of this. There is, without a doubt, no reason why. I'm not surprised she's called the Pom Pom Ninja. Sorry for messing up that sentence, people. I hope you still love me. Isabella makes the jump to step number 3, keeps those feet barely off the ground. Great work by her. Keeps going. Awesome work by Isabella. There it is. She completes obstacle number 1. The Pom-Pom Ninja is still alive in this competition. Only has a little over 30 seconds left, though, so she's going to have to fly. If she makes it past the Monstro swing, she will shoot her way up into second place for the female division thus far. As time counts down, I want to say that was a fantastic run by Isabella. It's a tough one. That's a fall on obstacle number 2. And that is her time for the day. Great work by Isabella Bolster. Now we're going to move on to runner 270 of our competition. That's Aislinn Conway. Aislinn is from Leominster, Massachusetts, and trains over at Ultimate Obstacles. She's known as Ninja Girl Conway, and she loves to play the clarinet. Her favorite ninja is Joe the Weatherman Murawski. So let's see a great run out of Conway here. We'll get started with her run in just 1 second.
Who's up?
I got Mike.
Let me see. She's good there. See if you can throw. I'll throw it in next. You can. I mean, mine's good. So
Ninja referee Mike Lewis is ready to get this course going. Aislinn is ready to take on this course today. Unfortunately, her clarinet skills won't help her on the course, but all of that training she has put in over at Ultimate Obstacles will. So let's see her tackle this. You can see by her shirt, in big words, it says conquer obstacles. That's what we're all here to do. This is not human against human. This is human against course. That's the best part of the Ninja Warrior community. You can see all these people around there here to support her at this very moment. They'll focus on their course later. Good work by Aislinn, moving on to obstacle number 2. I've seen her at plenty of competition. She's a pretty local ninja to me. I know how strong she is, so let's see if she can take down the Jigsaw. She's definitely sliding down this rope here. She has to make sure she keeps those feet up. She touches the ground. That'll be an out. And she is down. Great work by Aislinn, though. She's going to keep moving on through the next couple of obstacles. Hopefully she'll be able to show people how it's done. Great work by Conway as she finishes up her run. That was a fantastic job. Let's see if she can make it through this balance obstacle to finish out her day. But that is her time. Awesome work by Conway. We're going to be moving on to our next competitor today. You can hear that great coaching from the sidelines coming from Ultimate Obstacle Zone, Keenan Doyle. That was a fantastic run by Aislinn. And we're going to be moving on to our next competitor, Chris Molnar, a local guy from Cheshire, Connecticut. He trains over at New Era Ninjas. His favorite ninja is the man himself, Drew Dreschel. He is known as the Mole Monster. Chris Molnar, the Mole Monster. Although he didn't compete on American Ninja Warrior Jr. this past year, he was a tester for the show. the unsung heroes of American Ninja Warriors are the testers of the show. They make sure that everything is safe for competitors, that they are doable in some way, although difficult, and they make sure that the show runs smoothly. So thank you to Chris for being a tester for American Ninja Warriors Junior. Let's see the Mole Monster take this course on. And he gets through obstacle number 2. Let's see him take on Monstro Swing. That A&W Junior testing experience will definitely help him out with this one. And he holds on tight. Can he get it? And a close miss, but he hit the ground before the red mat. That was a great run by the Mole Monster, though. One of the closest that we've seen to completing that obstacle all day. The Mole Monster is going to finish the rest of his course, though. What a great job by him. The blazing fast time, the Mole Monster finishes on up, and we'll be moving on to our next runner. Coming all the way from Princeton, New Jersey, he trains at Center Court Ninja in his 3rd year in the National Ninja League. This is Sean Elwood. He is super pumped to be back at finals, and he just loves to climb on everything that he can get his hands on, whether that be trees, Ninja Warrior obstacles, scaffolding, or door frames. This is Sean Elwood ready to take on this course. Second steps, tripping him up a little bit. Let's see if he can get the jump. And he gets the grab, almost misses with that right hand, but he's able to grab it. Let's see if he can finish up the swivel steps, and he gets it. Sean Elwood moving on to the jigsaw. Can he stick the landing? Got to keep those feet up. And Sean Elwood hits it. He is still going in this competition. Let's see if he can be our second competitor of the day, 3rd overall to complete the Monstro Swing. A nice grab by Elwood. He's got to hold on really tight. Can he get the jump? Reminder, he is allowed to skip that second Monstro Swing if he can land on the platform, or he can go for the lache. Oh, and he swings back. He slipped off with that right hand. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to complete obstacle number 3, but that was a great job by Sean Elwood. Let's see him finish up here. Great work by Sean Elwood. Well, we're in between runs. Let's give a big shout out to NinjaWorks, creator of the timing systems and software that tracks all National Ninja League competitions throughout the year, including here at National Championships. Check them out at ninjaworks.com. Coming up next, we have the man with the maybe the coolest last name in all of American Ninja Warrior. This is Sean Arms, Got Arms himself. Sean Arms is from Clifton, Connecticut, and trains over at New Era Ninjas along with Drew Dreschel. He competed this past season on A&W Junior. Sean is an extremely strong competitor. You can tell by those guns that he has on his arms that he really lives up to his namesake. He is ready to take on this course. You can tell by the light flashing, we are ready to go. And Sean's going to start this course off strong. Let's see if he can compete and maybe win a national championship and move on to stage 2. Awesome work by Sean Arms. He's kind of cruising through these first couple of steps. Oh, but he slips off. We're going to throw the challenge flag there to see if he hit the floor there. So he needs to keep going and make sure he completes the rest of this course. He can't let himself get frazzled now. Just so everybody who's watching understands, that yellow flag is a challenge flag. That means that our referee is not comfortable calling him out on that obstacle because he isn't sure if he made the save or not. So instead of calling him out, we're going to throw the challenge flag and review it later. And Sean sticks the landing on Monstro swing. That is huge for his time. We'll check after the course to see if he fell on obstacle number 1. But if he didn't, Sean Arms is still alive in this competition. What a great run by Sean Arms. Plenty of time left on the clock. He flew through those obstacles. He is jumping up to the top, and he's going to slap that buzzer. Slap the buzzer, Sean. He just missed the buzzer. Come on, Sean Arms. Great run by Sean. The challenge flag was thrown on that first obstacle, so we are going to see whether or not he hit the ground. But overall, that was an amazing run.
I don't have a good angle.
Just so everybody knows, we'll be getting going in just a second. We're just making sure that we have GoPro review of that last run on the camera, and then we'll be moving on to the run. Okay? Thank you guys for bearing with us. We have 4 competitors left in this preteen age division. So far, we have 2 finishers out of our 200, or possibly 3 finishers, depending on the outcome of the last review, out of 273 runners thus far. Alrighty, and we are going to get started with our next competitor here. This is Jackson Erdos. He is all the way from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He trains down at Gravity Forge, and this is his 3rd time competing in the National Ninja League National Finals. And his plan is to be a part of the Ninja Warrior community for the rest of his life. That is some great aspirations from Jackson. There is nothing like this American Ninja Warrior community in sports, and it is definitely my favorite community that I'm a part of. So I'm really happy to see that Jackson treasures this community as I do. Gets a good jump to that last step, and he jumps up to the block. He's going to keep going and move on to Jigsaw. he has a good grab on this step. Let's see if he can get it. And he makes it through the Monstro swing. Right up, you know what this is. And he is moving on to the NNL slider. Jackson Erdos is putting together a great time representing Philadelphia and Gravity Forge. Oh, hands and feet are allowed. He is still good. And he makes it through. Shape escape. Jackson Erdos moving on to the glass spider. Let's see what his final time is if he can make it through the spider here. Jackson Erdos putting together an amazing time here at the World Championships. Hit the buzzer. We are having some difficulties here. It seems as if Jackson Erdos made it to the top of the platform, slapped the buzzer, and celebrated quick and hopped on down because the buzzer either he missed it or he did not register. I'll be honest with everybody watching this live stream, I'm not sure what the outcome of this run is going to be. But all I can say is that was a fantastic run from Jackson Erdos. We will review, we will check this out. We will see what happens. From what I'm hearing is we are gonna review the GoPro video. If it was a technical error and he's definitely slapped that buzzer, then it will count as a completion for Jackson Erdos. But if he completely missed that buzzer, we can't call a finish on this obstacle. So we'll see what happens for you people. I will keep you updated as well as I can, but we have to make it through our last three competitors. We still have Ariana Wood, Vienna Beaupre, and Paul Woods looking to take on this course. All in all, that was still a fantastic run by Jackson. Hopefully, we can see what happens soon at the end of his run. I will try and keep you guys updated while I'm on this live stream, and if not, definitely check out nationalninja.com to see what happens. While we're waiting for this next runner, let's give a shout out to Monstro Holds, the creator of Ninja Holds and Hanging Obstacles. They supplied the holds using the warm-up areas and special holds for the top 5 finishers in every single age group. See what they have over at monstro.ninja. Coming up now, we have Ariana Wood. Ariana comes all the way from Webster, New York, looking to take on this course. She trains upstate at the Warrior Factory. In her first ever Ninja Warrior competition, Ariana took first place. And she is looking to recreate that magic here at National Finals and to try and win this World Championship. She's having some trouble on step number 2, though. Hopefully she'll be able to complete it. You can see all these ninjas in the back anxiously awaiting their redemption time, and they are just cheering on Ariana. They want her to have the best possible run that she can have here in Hartford, Connecticut. And she sticks it. She's still good in the competition. It's a tough ankle coming from the live stream, but referee Mike has called her safe, so she is still alive. Let's see if she can keep going. Makes the jump. And she steps on up. Can she stick it? She makes it through the swivel steps. She only has 40 seconds remaining on this course, though. Let's see if she can continue. Just a reminder, if everyone's just tuning in right now, I am Matt Freitas. I am your commentator here for the National Ninja League World Championships in Hartford, Connecticut. We are here with the preteen age division. That is 11 to 12-year-olds with wave number 5. Ariana Wood here is our third to last runner for this age group. She has killed it all season, and she is looking to try and finish that with a national championship. But unfortunately, she falls on the monstro swing right there, and her time is up. But that was a great job by Ariana Wood. Well, we're in between runs here. Let's give a shout out to the Restrever Hotel. This is the place to be in Barbados, where you can vacation and ninja at the very same time. Check them out at restrevorbarbados.com. That is ROSTREVOR Barbados.com. Check them out. We are moving on to our second to last runner of the day. Put this into perspective. This is our 276th runner in the preteen division. This is Vienna Beaupre. Vienna is from Farmington, Connecticut, and she trains over at USA Ninja Challenge. She is known as the Positive Ninja. And when I say positive, I'm spelling that P-A-W-S-I-T-I-V-E because of her love of animals. She competed on A&W Junior. Wants to make ninja into her lifetime career. She is an animal. She's competed in gymnastics her whole life, and she's focusing more on ninja nowadays. I've seen Vienna at lots of competitions. I know how much of a beast she is, and she is ready to take on this competition. You can hear some great coaching from Jordan Thurston in the background. He just told me to shut up, but I know he loves me, and he loves Vienna, who is looking to take on this course. Completes obstacle number 2. Let's see if she can take on the monstro swing. It's been posing challenges for competitors all day. She's taking her time here. She knows that if she gets this obstacle, she will vault herself into second place at least, but she falls on the first jump. Great work by Vienna. It's a tough one for our smaller competitors, but she has been killing this. And I know she will be back next season to compete on more National Ninja League competition. As Vienna finishes up her course, just a reminder for everybody watching, we have one more competitor in our age group following Vienna's run. She has been killing it. She is going to finish this course with some strength before we move on to runner 277 of the day. Not of the day, of the competition. And Vienna finishes off strong. Great work by Vienna. Let's look at our female leaderboard right now. Vienna shoots herself into 4th place for the competition. Ava Long is still holding strong with that first place finish, with Karina Choi and Rebecca Cornwall rounding out our podium for the female competitors. Now let's move on to our final competitor of the day. This is Paul Woods. He is known as Shoeless, not because he doesn't wear shoes in competition, but sometimes he just doesn't wear shoes. This is Paul Woods from Wellesley, Massachusetts. He trains at Action Athletics, and I know Paul, he is ready to destroy this course. He's one of the strongest ninjas that I have ever met, and I am really excited to see him take this on. After he sustained an ankle injury, that is when he started to train for ninja to help him recover, and he fell in love with this sport. His favorite obstacle is the salmon ladder. I know Paul is bummed that it isn't in this course, but he is ready to take this on. He is holding strong here on the monstro swing. Can he get it? Paul Woods goes for it, and he gets the landing. Paul Woods is looking to complete this course today. You know what this is, has been completed. He moves on to the NNL slider. He drops, he's a little cautious approach here, and he lands it. Paul Woods, cautious approach. He makes it through shape escape. He moves in to the glass spider. Paul Woods, Wellesley, Massachusetts, representing those New England Ninjas, looks as if he is going to finish the National Ninja League Preteen Stage 1. That is Paul Woods with the finish. Our last competitor of the day, Paul Woods, finishes the course. What a run from Paul. Well, people, I have had a great time being your commentator today. Paul has completed the course with a time of 1 minute and 10 seconds. That was amazing. He
skyrockets himself into first place for our preteen male division. We have Paul Woods, Kyle Rothen, and then the under review runs of Sean Arms and Jackson Erdos rounding out our top 4. We will see what happens with those 2 runners. But all in all 277 of our competitors today killed it. This is our top standings overall. If Sean Arms' run ends up being reviewed as a completion, he will be in 3rd place. But if not, we have Ava Long, our only female completion of our 11 to 12 division, destroying this course with a time of 1 minute and 22.77 seconds. What a run by her. People, thank you for tuning in to our National Ninja League World Championships for our preteen division. I hope you all enjoyed the live stream. We will be logging off in a second, so thank you all, and I hope you guys are enjoying your time in Hartford, Connecticut. Have a great day. See you tomorrow for stage 2 and 3.